Hello peeps, welcome back. I am editing, again, some more of the GTA 5 stuff. So if you've watched the previous video, you'll see that I've done a bit of it. Not all of it, but I have done a bit of it. As you can see, there's quite a lot of stuff going on right here. I've put in the intro section over here. So all of this is basically the introduction, introducing the teams, that kind of stuff. I haven't really gone through all of this for different camera angles and stuff yet. That'll come later. And the stuff that I got from the in-game editor, this stuff, I've put in roughly the right kind of place. But I have some other plans for the intros for each of the teams. So I also want to try and cut some of this down a little bit because it's almost 6 minutes and it's just introducing the teams. So I think I might have to cut some of that down because it's gonna be a bit long. I mean, if I want to keep these videos under 15 minutes, I don't really want the first third of the video just to be introducing teams. So I'm probably going to have to cut that down a little bit. But so far what I've done is this section up here, section from here to here, this stuff is my point of view, my POV from, so it's everything that I filmed, and then it's got my microphone and Pip's microphone, as well as the in-game audio. I could technically delete track 5 and track 6 because they're permanently muted, but I like to keep them there just in case I need them for reference for anything, in case some audio goes out of sync or whatever. So basically what I did was the video went from where this marker is, this orange marker here, to about the 150 mark over here. So basically what I did was I went through, and everything that was either relevant as far as completing challenges were concerned, or funny or amusing or exciting, or something happened. So you basically just go through the entire thing just picking out highlights essentially of important things that happen during that recording. And what I did was, last time what I did was I'd take the good part and I'd put it on the timeline. So I'd cut out, so you can see over here I've got other footage. What I would have done before was where this gap is here is where some of the footage is over there. So I would take it from there and I'd put it over here. But I realised when I did that last time that it actually meant that some of the clips that I'd made were actually slightly out of sync on the timeline. They weren't, so things that happened, say, in the Flying Grayson's point of view actually happened before something that happened in Team Royal Blood's point of view, but the way that I'd put it together on the timeline meant that it actually came after. And I didn't really like that, and that was something that it was too late to change by the time I came to putting the episodes together. So what I've done this time is I've laid it all out on the timeline. I've got everything in sync with each other, so all the audio is in sync, all the video is in sync, which is what I did in the previous video, or talked about in that at least. And in this one, I've taken out the stuff that I don't want and left the stuff that I do want in the right place on the timeline. So I know that at 20 minutes and 8 seconds into the recording, that is when this clip here, that's wrong, when this clip here happens, which I think this is when we jump off, or about to jump off. Someone's jumped off. Oh, that's right. Someone jumped off and died. So that's why we kept that in, because it was kind of our reaction to something happening, and it's quite funny, and we were both laughing about it. Whether I'll use the actual, whether I'll use much of that, I don't know, but you know, I can pick and choose, because I'm sure there'll be other instances of people reacting to that as well. And obviously, the people that fell off and died, I'll wanting to use their footage of that too. So, but it gives me a rough idea of where everything is supposed to be in relation to each other on the timeline. As you can see, I've done ours, and this bit here, from here to here, this is all Flying Grayson's stuff. So this is all Grayson and Susie. As you can see, there's a few more clips on there. They completed a few more challenges than we did, and yeah, it was. So I've literally just finished doing all of that. But as you can see from the stuff below, I've still got to go through all of the Magump stuff and all of Team Royal Blood stuff, and it's gonna take a little while before it's all done. That's where I'm at the moment. It's taking its time. I had to edit some other stuff, so it's taking a bit longer. So that should be a lot of fun once it's done and you're able to watch it. But at the moment, it's just taking its time. I think I got through most of the Flying Graysons stuff. The previous session I was editing. And today I was editing sort of like the second half of their footage, and that's taken me about an hour and a half. Unfortunately, they like to sing a lot, so that means that if I want to use any of their stuff, I'm going to have to probably figure out a way of editing it in a way that I don't get copyright strikes, because that can happen. So yeah, so a lot of this singing stuff I've had to cut out completely because I just can't use it, which is unfortunate. But hopefully I'll be able to use some stuff. I've got some ideas to what I can do. So that's the situation at the moment. If you've got any questions about how I edit stuff, that kind of thing, if you've got any questions at all regarding the editing process, this is quite a big project, and as I say, I'm just in the sort of starting phase of it at the moment. If you've got any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll get back to you. So thanks very much for watching. This is part 2. Still got a long way to go. I probably will do another one soon once I've gone through all the Magumps and Team Royal Blood stuff. You can actually start looking at making an episode. Thanks for watching, peeps. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.